Hello, I'm Ross. I've been a teacher for 15 years, I've been a Scout volunteer for 20 years, and the newest challenge that we have taken up is opening a squirrel Drey in Auchterarder. In fact, the local Scout group here has opened 2 squirrel Dreys. One of them is meeting in our Scout hall, and this one is meeting in the nursery where I'm the teacher. During my day job, I work with 2 to 5-year-olds, and I have a bit more expertise with this age group than some volunteers, but we're really enjoying the challenge. And I want to share a couple of tips of things that you could use with your Squirrel Drey and some resources that we've created that you can download and use with your own Dreys too. The first one in this video is going to be our little Squirrels Log. In teaching, we sometimes use something called a visual timetable. Essentially, it's just what's happening when, in order, on a long strip with pictures to support children. This is a really inclusive approach because it's good for children who have additional needs, those that might have ASD or ADHD, and also we use it in our nursery with all of our children. So for Squirrel's age, we can use it with all of our children too, because it helps them understand that passage of time, what's happening when. Because at this age, when your children are 4 and 5, they don't really understand concepts of later. It's quite a woolly concept. So being able to see exactly the order that things are happening in and what's happening now really helps them settle, helps them feel a bit more secure in their space. So we've created this, and it's got different bits here. We've used Velcro, but blue tack actually is just as well. And it's just a log that we put up each of the individual pictures. I'll show you some of the pictures here too. These are some of the different ones we've got. They're all available to download and print, and you can laminate them or put them on card if you prefer to use yourself. This example here is of the night that we've just had at Squirrels. We use a little gather at the campfire symbol because when we start our Drey, we have a little sort of wooden campfire in the middle. We come and sit around in a circle and chat to each other and sing a welcome song as well. So we've got song, Squirrel Promise. We were talking about the Squirrel Promise today because we're about to do our investitures. Games, activities, stories, and then we gather back at the campfire. Now there is a visual available on the download for gathering in a circle or gathering together. So whatever your Drey uses, you can still use this as a resource. And the idea is when we gather around at the start, we talk through what we're going to do. We'll go all the way along the session and tell the squirrels exactly what's happening. And here is our little squirrel. Again, you can print this out from the resource, but it's just stapled onto a peg and it can move along. So arriving at Squirrels and then gathering at the campfire. And the children are really good as well. The squirrels want to make sure it's in the right place, so they will remind you if you forget. Don't worry about that. It's just showing that they are actually following what's happening when. So as you do each activity, move your squirrel along, and it gives them the sense of when home time will be as well. And that can be a secure feeling for some children too. This is extendable. You can print as many logs as you like. So if you're having a longer event, you can add an extra log on as well. And there's multiples of different types of pictures that you can use too. It's again really good for children who have ASD or other additional support needs to help them sort of hook on to where they are in the session and what's coming up next. So hopefully you'll find this useful. You can download a copy of this and print it yourself at home. It's available on the Scouts Scotland website.